Highway Patrol just did a pull. Can't even go crazy. What's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel and another video. Now, before I start this video, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor who's been helping me out since the beginning of this channel and help finance all my cars. And that's my pocket. Okay? I want to give a shout out to all of you guys, those of you who have been watching way back when, still watch now, and continue to watch in the future. And also, those of you new viewers who just found the channel, go ahead, like this video, subscribe if you like the content, and send this one to the moon. I appreciate all of you guys. And here she is, what you guys come to the channel to really watch, my 2022 BMW M4 competition. I want you guys in the comment section to help me out down below. We have some things coming for this car. Put the grills up. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them. One right here and another right there. Two different styles of grills made for the G80, G82, M3, and M4. Carbon fiber, so it goes with the rest of the carbon around the car, and it just looks so good. Which one do you think I should get for this car? Comment down below. But so as of recently in BMW community news, the M4 Csl Official Pictures have leaked out. And to be honest, I don't generally film videos on like what cars are coming out and things like that nature, like the news. But this one I'm doing because I'm actually thinking about getting this car. That car will cost around $139,000 to $140,000 MSRP. They're only making 1,000 of them, and it's gonna come with 550 horsepower. I'm trying to give you guys the best comparison. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna take my phone and put the angle of the camera the same way the angle of the picture is. There we go. I think that's pretty much it. Right up front, you do notice the grill is changed. That is like a CSL style grill. One of the options that I have been considering. Let me know if you guys like that grill. Another thing that I noticed about the front, on all CS models like the M5 that came out, they have the yellow angel eyes. I think that's pretty good, and it goes with the frozen Brooklyn gray paint they have on this thing, which some people may argue to say it looks like primer. The next thing that stands out, in my opinion, is that front lip. That thing is so aggressive. I wish BMW would have carried it over to the side skirts a little bit, though, because if you look at the side skirts, mine on my G82 comp, supplied by Keys Motorsports, Keys Carbon, is a lot more aggressive than the one on this. Another thing that I just cannot get with is the color scheme they got going on. The gray with the red stripes is a little bit, I don't know, ugly if you ask me. I don't know who thought the idea to do it. Make it even worse, if you look at the top carbon roof, you have two red lines and then you have two stripes coming down here. It just really doesn't even match. I probably wouldn't like it, but I would understand if it's one whole stripe or two whole stripes, either way. Now, in addition to that, they even have the little red around the grill right here too. I don't know, man. Put in the comment section below what you guys think. It's not really my cup of tea. Like I said, the front, I love the headlights, and I think I'm just gonna stop there because this carbon kit is subtle and I don't know, it works for me. It flows and it makes more sense the way this is rather than the way they made the CSL. Now over here, I'm gonna be real with you, the wheels, they do look different, but not too different. Obviously mine looks better now because it has the springs and spacers, but you know, bear with me here. This guy, stay go the road. Yo, what happened? Yo, you always go the wrong way, bro. Follow me? Well, I gotta make a U-turn. Okay. I was following you. Let me see if I can hit right here. So next at the back. Now the back is what sold me on this CSL, bruh. The back is straight beautiful. The duckbill is dope, super dope. I love the fact that it's all one piece in the trunk. It's not like half sphere or whatever you want to call it itself. It comes up, goes straight, and it comes down. It looks fire personally, along with the taillights. The rear end is really what's selling me on the CSL, to be 100% honest with you. OLED taillights that come on them, they're nice, they're all one color, which I love the way mine look, but the CSL just takes it up a notch. A little thing right here too, which I think they coming on all the new BMWs, they changing the emblem. I think that was the emblem that BMW had back in the day. It's different, and I do like different. So if I can find, you know, rear, front, and then all the wheel emblems, I definitely go ahead and make that swap, just because I want something a little bit different. You know, stands out a little bit more to me. This is my 5th BMW, and I'm so used to seeing, you know, that thing. But Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. The car looks so similar, just a couple modest touches, you know, to change it up on the rear end and the front. Get this shot right here. Woo, those seats look sexy. Now, one of the biggest things they changed up are the seats. Now, to my knowledge, these seats come stock or factory in the CSL, and you can upgrade to the seat that I have in the picture, which is an aggressive style seat. You can tell on the bottom of it, it connects right here, so you're not able to tilt it back and forward like this, so you do lose some functionality there. Reminds me of my boy's Darien 911 with the carbon bucket seats. It does go forward and back, up and down, but you lose the functionality in this right here. You also lose, from the picture, the rear seats, which I don't really use these things anyway. And you have a picture of two helmets back here, and the seatbelt strap or harness, you'd call it, going all the way to the back, I guess, to give it more race car vibes, you know, to replace something like this. Now, also in the interior, I've noticed that this whole piece is carbon fiber right here. They deleted this cap. I'll call you back, AJ. Sorry. They deleted this whole center console thing, and it's just all carbon that drops down right here. Same thing with this. You cannot close it anymore. It's just open, exposed carbon. Pretty dope, but you do lose some, I guess, cabin interior storage space. Other than that, I'd say it's similar to the carbon package cars where the steering wheel comes carbon, they get the same paddles and everything. Nothing different too much besides the stuff that I just named. Now, BMW has released an F80, F82 CS and the GTS M4, more stripped down, race ready version of the car, more hardcore. You get a little more power, but I think the whole goal there is like weight savings or just make the car more track focused. Now, I'll be 100% honest with you. I love the way that my car is spec'd. However, owning my car for approximately, I would say 3 or 4 months, there are some things that I wish I would have done different. First off, ordering the car, I would have went with the extended leather that's on the dashboard. Initially, I didn't think I needed it. I didn't care too much for it. I wouldn't notice it. However, the way that drops off right there from red to black, it's starting to get a little bit annoying to me, and it does make the dash look a lot cheaper. And from what I hear, you get the leather all the way up here as well, or something like that. I'm not sure. And a leather dash. So it'll just make it look that much more expensive and nice and premium. And yeah, I mean, something I definitely look into if I were to respec this car. I know a lot of you guys may not agree with me, but the second thing, I'd upgrade to the carbon ceramic brakes. It's an 8,000 something option, pretty expensive. However, the brake dust is a whole other animal on this thing, bro. You drive this thing for like a day or two and it gets dusted up just as if you didn't wash it again. Now, brake dust is very corrosive, and even in the manual it says you have to maintain this, like, you have to stay on top of the brake dust or else it'll start to pit and damage the wheels, and these are black and it just won't look right, and it just, whew. Now, those carbon brakes are very expensive. However, they last a lot longer in non-track conditions. I've heard that they last the life of people's car if you just like drive it like a normal sane guy, but let's face it, that's not me. So as far as the spec, I think it's perfect in every other way. There are some things that I didn't get, but I didn't feel that I really needed them, and even after driving the car this long, I don't really think I need them as well. However, you can see these seats, this car only has like 3,000 miles, and it's wearing right here and wearing down right here already. So if I could do this thing over, I definitely try to find a way to protect the seats a lot more. Same with the front bumper and the rock chips. I was never a PPF kind of guy. Don't get me wrong, I was gonna PPF this car. I just didn't think all the rock chips happened in the beginning of the ownership. Like, I've owned plenty of cars and I've never PPF'd any, and I've never noticed a significant amount of rock chips. But I'll tell you one thing, when you buy a car fresh and it has no rock chips and you start getting them, you notice. I'm gonna just sell this car and go build another one, maybe slightly different for content purposes, obviously, and yeah, just do it all over again. However, the last thing I wanted to do was sell this car, wait for another build, and be told that I couldn't get carbon bucket seats. There's a shortage on the carbon roof. There's a shortage on XYZ, and yeah, I'm just forced with a car that is worse than the one that I sold. And then the dealer might mark up the MSRP, or interest rates have gone up. You know, I just feel like I got lucky where I'm at, and you know, to get another car, it just may not be worth it to swap out. That is until I consider the CSL, of course. Swapping my G82 competition out for a CSL will be the perfect upgrade. I'm taking a car that I know and I already love and just getting that much more extreme and aggressive. Now luckily I don't daily my car as is, because that CSL, let's face it, is even a less dailyable car, especially with those even more aggressive seats, the expensive price, limited production, and less storage space in it. I don't think anybody in their right mind would daily drive a CSL. Now, if you ask me, I think the CSL is perfect for drivers who only do track, or majority of the time do track. They only take their car out specifically for the track, and you just want to get the best number achievable. Or garage queen, I'm gonna wait till it goes up in value and just look at it and drive it down the block up every so often time kind of person. I think the CSL fits both of those types of people very, very well. I'm the kind of guy that goes around the track and I don't really care what number I do. I just had fun doing it. I think this is perfect for me. I can't even outdrive the M4 competition as is, so to say you need the best of the best, it's kind of hard. The only thing that makes sense is that I do YouTube, and that I think it'll do really good as far as YouTube wise, and the car will be able to hold the value so I can drive it, enjoy it, and then when I sell it, I mean, you get your money back. CSL being 1,000 units only, I could assume that you can't find one for MSRP, or you won't be able to find one for MSRP, and well, I'm just not paying over sticker for it. I got my M4 sticker, 82,000 or 88,000 out the door, and that was proven rather difficult because I had to wait a long time. And the last thing I want to do is pay over 140 grand for what's pretty much the same car, just lighter, a little bit better, and stripes all around it. I think I may just stick with my M4 competition. I don't know, put in the comment section below if you guys think I'm bugging. Am I a hater? Am I a hater for hating the CSL? Or not necessarily hating the CSL, but kind of saying that I don't need it, or I don't think you guys need it. Anyway, I think majority of you guys that watch my channel are kind of like me, you know, where I think this is pretty much good enough. You can enjoy anything you own, and you know, we're talking about $140,000, $150,000. You might want to start looking at other cars. You know, that's a kind of car that I would love to own, but probably would never end up owning because of how much it costs for what it is. And I'll put the links to the forums that I got this information from, as far as picture-wise and a little bit of the stats. And yeah, let me get up out of here in my competition. Mike from Slow Speed. Peace out.